Okay.
Good afternoon. My name is Jerry.
Hello, how are you, Jerry? My name is Alicia.
Hi, Alicia. Now, we're going to take the time right now for you to tell me a little bit about yourself and what brings you here today.
Okay. I work for the school system. I'm a teacher's assistant. I work
Mhm.
with special needs students. I'm single, not married. I don't have any children. Um, but I, 6 months ago, I was driving on the highway. On my way coming home from school, and I witnessed a very, very terrible accident. It was horrific. It was awful.
Mhm.
And for some reason, the accident has really affected me emotionally, mentally, it to the point where I'm having difficulty in driving. In the morning when I have to go to work,
Mhm.
I know I have to go to work because I have bills to pay. But when I'm sitting in my car, I start perspiring. My hands, my palms get sweaty, and I get really nervous. Um, I'll have to. I can't even drive with the radio on. It has to be quiet so I can concentrate and I can get to my destination. And so it's just affected me in so many ways.
Mhm.
You know, even personally, I can't really go out with my friends. I can't drive unless they come and pick me up.
Okay. Seems like to me you're going through trauma. And trauma doesn't necessarily mean that the accident involved you, but just seeing something of that magnitude um, still affects you the same way as if you were actually a part of that accident. You said that you sit in your car and you can't just start up the car and move. You seem to be going through like a little panic attack each time you get into your car to drive. I was going to ask you about your support system, but you said that you have friends that you can call because to help take you to work and bring you back. Now, I just want to ask you one question. What would you do on a day when there is not a friend available? Maybe one took you to work, but now they can't come back and get you. How would you handle that?
Um, I actually had to do it several times because they were not unable to take me to work, and and what I would do is the night before I would call someone up and confirm if they can take me to work, and several times they couldn't do it, and I understood that. So what I would have to do is I would have to get up in the morning and prepare myself like an hour before it was even time for me to go to work. I'm only 10 minutes away, 10, 15 minutes away from my job, but I do have to get on the highway. And so I'll prepare myself in that way because I know that I'll probably have to sit in the car, and I guess I don't want to say psych myself up or whatever, just to kind of get myself from in front of my house to going down the street and getting on that highway and getting to my job.
Okay, you stated that it takes you 10 minutes to get the back and forth from work from door to door. What if you tried using the local streets rather than using the highway? Because I'm assuming that some of your panic attack is the thought that because the accident happened on the highway, you're visualizing something like that happen again, and this time it could be you. So what about trying to go on the local streets for a while?
Okay.
Is that possible? Can you get to work on the local streets?
Yes, I can take the back roads, which is local roads or regular streets. I can do that. I guess another reason why that I'm kind of concerned with
Mm-hmm.
this situation is that the holidays are coming up.
Okay.
And a lot of my family members, they live outside of town, far away to where I have to take the car, but
Mhm.
not far away enough where I have to, get on an airplane or anything
Mhm.
like that. So I just want to make sure, I want to be there. I want to see my family. I haven't seen them in a while, and we're such a close family, and the holidays are like a big thing for us. So I'm just trying to see if I can, I guess, prepare myself, to at least be able to drive myself to my
Mhm.
family members during the holiday.
And I was going to ask you, is there any family members who live close to you that could probably drive with you or help share the driving? And then another question is, what is the distance between where you live and where your family is?
Well, they live in South Jersey. I live in North Jersey. They live in South Jersey.
Okay.
So, I'm definitely going to have to deal with the highway with that
Yes.
drive.
Yes.
But I have sisters. I have a good support system. So it could be a possibility that I can get some help as far as having someone either come pick me up and take me there. But
Mhm.
you just don't want to keep, I guess, interrupting other people's lives.
Yes, I understand that. But we just want to do this for a while until you can, bring yourself back from always feeling that what you visualize, what you've seen from happening to you, that's what we want to try to do. So that's why I suggested wherever possible, instead of using the highway, to go out on the local streets, because then with the stop and go, the lights, stop signs, you're not just constantly driving and you're not around people. Well, I'll take that back. I was going to say around people who are not driving so fast, but sometimes you do come across people even on local streets driving, above the speed limit. But I want you to get to the point where you're no longer having panic attacks, because along with the panic attacks, you are setting yourself up for the possibility of creating a scenario for yourself like the one that you saw 6 months ago, and we're trying to avoid that. I want you to be able to become comfortable again behind the wheel and trust your judgment that you are a good driver. Have you ever been in an accident before?
No, I'm not.
No. Have you been in an accident when someone else was driving?
No.
No? So, okay, I take it then that you're a safe driver,
Yeah.
but it's just that trauma is something that's hard to explain. And what we're going to do is we're going to try to find some ways for you to be able to overcome the trauma. I don't want to force you into anything, but I know you do need to drive. And you said that there are people that you can count on, but we don't want you to become dependent on no one. We don't want you to have this learned helplessness where you're always looking for someone to, help you to get around, because I'm quite sure you were independent before. You would like to be independent again, from what I've heard you said about not wanting to, cash in all your chips all at one time, and you don't want to be a burden on anyone. So we're going to start with something simple, like just us taking the local streets. I know it's going to take you longer than 10 minutes to get back and forth, from
Yeah.
your door to the next door. But let's see how that works. And then when you come back to see me, we'll just go over it to make sure and see how you're functioning. Because I'm sure the more that you drive yourself, the quicker you'll be able to let go of some of that fear. Because fear is what is keeping you from being the whole person that you once were before you saw this accident.
Okay.
Okay?
I think I can do that. I think I can tackle the local roads.
And I would like to know, what is your fear about this accident? Because it seems like there's something deeper. I mean, because I'm sure you visualized things before, saw things before.